Hi, I'm Elizabeth at Contemporary Urban Vegetable Farm, and when you go on the internet, you see lots of really cool tiny houses that are custom made and cost tens of thousands of dollars, and everything is perfect and they have all these clever little gadgets to save space. You know, your bed turns into a television and a couch and some BDSM contraption all, at a click of a button, and your toilet turns into a dining table. And I wanted to show you what it looks like when a regular person makes their own tiny house with, I think all told, including getting the electrical hooked up, it costs me about $10,000. So I started with an old hickory shed. Then let me give you, I can't turn it around, can I? I'm taping this on an iPhone. So this is my tiny house right here. And it cost me less than $7,000 delivered, and it is, I think, including the porch, 288 square feet. So when it came, it was just studs inside. No insulation, no walls, no ceiling, just no floors, just just plywood and studs. And so my mom, my daughter, and I did it all ourselves, and we are not master carpenters. So what was most important to me was a kitchen. So I have pretty much a full-size kitchen in my tiny house, and you're seeing not everything perfect, but this is what it looks like when it's lived in. And that's the thing with most of those ones you see on the internet, is they look like they'd be really easy to live in. It's because they don't have any of your crap in them yet. So I live pretty spartanly because I can keep stuff like my musical equipment. I have someplace else to practice, and my biggest hobby other than that, or I guess it's not really a hobby, it's one of the main ways I make money, is I'm an author, so I just need a laptop. So I don't have a whole bunch of crap, and that's good. But I obviously still need to do the trim on everything. Like, I just got it so I could live in it because I was ready to have someplace else to live. But I built the counters and cabinets and everything obviously myself, and with bargain or reused materials. So a lot of the wood and stuff was salvaged, and I didn't arrange my cupboards for you or anything, but I just have them open like that because that's easiest in this space and it doesn't bug me. And then I reused this, it was like cubbies at a Montessori school, and I made it into a shelf. And I have my nice Moroccan tile that I had left over from when I had a regular sized house, and we did a bathroom with it. And so I have full-sized fridge, full-sized stove, and then I have my sitting room over here. I think I am gonna try to redo this bench thing is actually storage. We built that. Well, my daughter and my mom built that, and it's where I sit and write in the morning, but it isn't very comfortable. So I don't know whether I'm gonna get a real couch or not. It's really handy to have that storage, but I just have this little sitting room, and that chair, if I have people over, they can sit in the chair, but mostly it's my dog who sits in the chair. And then I have my little 12-gallon fish tank, because even in 288 square feet, well, less than that, because some of that's porch. I need to have my fishos. So another thing I don't like about this is that there are just straight up ladders to get to the lofts, and I'm pretty able-bodied, but not everybody who comes over is, and I won't always be. And also my cat tries to hook me every time I try to climb down out of this loft in the morning because he doesn't want me to get out of bed, and I'm afraid I'm gonna fall out of it sometime. So anyway, I'll go show you my lofts. So obviously I still need to finish the back wall of these. I'm gonna put windows in the back wall of this. Mostly it's just, you know, my bed, and I do have a television. I don't have internet or cable or anything, but my partner / boyfriend came over. He likes to play video games, and so he made me get a television so he could do that. And then the other loft is deeper, but not as tall. Like, you can't stand up in there very well. And I have another bed. My daughter was gonna stay there, and she did for a little while, but long story short, she wasn't into the tiny house living thing, and since I'm on my parents' land, she just has a bedroom up there. It's like 50 feet, well, no, more like 300 feet from my house. So we still have meals together and stuff. But I have my camping gear in the back of there, and also and my laundry, and my that's where I store the food that I harvest on the farm. I still have chestnuts and squash and wine and dried fruit and shit all stored back there. So that's my tiny house. You might recognize, you might notice that something's missing, which is the bathroom. The bathroom in this place right now is not ideal because it is, that's my dog with his bark ball. Hi May May, bark bark. I used to live over in this old cabin, which is just about 30 feet from my house, and it is a really nice old cabin. I renovated it, but it needs some major work done on the siding, and so there were mice in the walls, and that's why I decided to get a new place. But the bathroom we built on next to that, and it is it's not good for in the winter time because we do freeze here and it freezes. So that's the next step, is we're gonna build a real insulated bathroom, either adjacent to or directly on my tiny house, and that should happen this year. So yeah, I have a composting toilet, and this is my propane shower, and as you can see, there are gaps in the walls, and the ceiling is just the plastic stuff, and so, and there's it abuts to my chicken coop, and they're free range, so they're not always in there, but they like to hang out in their coop sometimes anyway because it's a nice place to take a dust bath. And I have had roosters sit on the windowsill watching me do my business in here, which is interesting. But yeah. One thing I forgot to mention was that my water, I don't have a septic or anything. I just have a really low-key gray water system where it just drains out and waters my garden. My shower waters my strawberries, and my sink in the regular house waters my yard. So that's, and since we're on a well, you just use the water and it goes right back into the ground, and I feel pretty okay about it. So that's a tour of a kind of low finances tiny house.